Hello, Patriots. Today is January 25th. Welcome to Va2A News. Today we are looking at House Bill 1689, a bill that will protect the Second Amendment in Virginia. In short, the bill offers protections of the Second Amendment and remedies to those agencies enforcers that would try to take the Second Amendment or deprive someone of their right to keep and bear arms. The bill discusses color of law directly, saying that anyone acting under the color of law, which means under an unconstitutional law, but passing as the guise of real law in any state agency, will be subject to penalties and fines, and that the injured party will be awarded damages and punitive remedies. Friends, before we get into it, if you enjoy this kind of reporting, please like and subscribe and share. Sharing is the easiest way to help this channel grow and get the word out. For those of you that like to take it a step further and send me a cup of coffee, just hit the PayPal button and give what your heart desires. I appreciate it. Let's get back to the report. The patron of this bill is Ronnie Campbell from the House District 24. He's a Republican, and we need to go ahead and support him in this bill. Go ahead and email him and send him your support. Stick around to the end of the video for some commentary and how you can help get this bill passed. Be it enacted by the General Assembly of Virginia as follows. Limitations on laws regarding the control of firearms. Section A. Any law of the Commonwealth shall be considered an unlawful infringement on the right of the people to keep and bear arms as guaranteed by Article 1, Section 13 of the Constitution of Virginia and the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, if such law, number 1, imposes any tax, fee, stamp on any firearm, ammunition, or firearm component. Number 2, requires the registration of any firearm, ammunition, or firearm component. Number 3, requires any person to register as an owner of a firearm, ammunition, or firearms component. Number 4, prohibits any person from possessing, using, or transferring a firearm who is not prohibited from possessing a firearm. And number 5, requires any person to surrender his firearm, ammunition, or firearms component who is not prohibited from possessing a firearm. Section B. Any law of the Commonwealth that unlawfully infringes on the right of the people to keep and bear arms as guaranteed by Article 1, Section 13 of the Constitution of Virginia and the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States is void and unenforceable in the Commonwealth. Section C. It is the duty of the courts and law enforcement agencies of the Commonwealth to protect the rights of the citizens, including the right of the people to keep and bear arms within the Commonwealth, from unlawful infringements of such rights. Section D. No person, including any public official or employee of the Commonwealth, shall enforce any law that unlawfully infringes on a person's right to keep and bear arms pursuant to subsection A above. E. Any person who knowingly deprives or attempts to deprive another person of such other person's right to keep and bear arms by enforcing any law that unlawfully infringes on a person's right to keep and bear arms pursuant to A above, even acting under the color of law of any state law, shall be liable for unlawful deprivation of a person's constitutional rights, and such injured person shall be entitled to damages, including punitive damages, and in the discretion of the court to an award of the cost of the litigation and reasonable attorney fees in an amount to be fixed by the court. This bill, proposed by Ronnie Campbell, is in direct response and support of the Second Amendment movement here in Virginia. Our voices are being heard. This bill was proposed on the 17th and is in committee right now. Whether or not it will be heard anytime soon is unknown. But if we don't get all hands on deck, providing support for this bill across the Commonwealth and throughout the nation, this bill may be laid on the table and not given further consideration for the rest of the legislative session, essentially killing it. We have an opportunity here to outmaneuver some of the tactics the Democrats and the anti-gunners have been placing ahead of us. We need to go ahead and move. If you're in a city, town, or locality that has approved a sanctuary resolution, we need you to lobby your council to send a recommendation to Richmond that this bill be passed. Contact the members that you see here on the House Committee for Public Safety. Tell them that you want them to pass this bill. We have 10 Republicans on this bill and 12 Democrats. We only need 2 Democrats on our side. There's an opportunity here for us to help Delegate Campbell, who's on this committee, get this bill passed. But it won't happen without action. This is a bill that no one's talking about. You've got the word now. It's up to you what to do with it. I'm Robert Ham for Virginia Second Amendment News. I'm reporting for your rights. Thank you for watching.